Yo, what up, though? Man, shout out to everybody watching my videos and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate that. So keep on subscribing to your boy channel, especially if you like my content. But I got a serious question though on this beautiful Saturday, man. What are the Minnesota Vikings doing right now? Cause I ain't gonna lie to you. I know Minnesota want to get rid of all their old players, and I was all for real. But it's like the timing when Minnesota Vikings are getting rid of players got me scratching my head for real. Like Dalvin Cook. Y'all probably could have been traded Dalvin Cook months ago, even before the NFL draft, especially after he told you he wasn't going to take a pay cut. But the Minnesota Vikings, man, they cut Adam Thielen, Eric Kendrick, Patrick Peterson, Duke Shelley, and Dalvin Thompson. And they traded Zadarius Smith. And we don't know what the fuck going on with Danielle Hunter and his contract. But I see Minnesota Vikings said they're receiving phone calls on Hunter though, but I don't know if that's cap or the truth. I really don't know. But with Dalvin Cook, I think Minnesota Vikings dropped the ball with that for real. Because the Minnesota Vikings could at least got a third round draft pick for Dalvin Cook if they would have told the NFL team we would even pay half of his salary. We just want a third round pick for next year. But the Minnesota Vikings, man, did not trade enough players to get more draft capital for next year, man. And I don't like that for real. But I'm happy they get rid of players though. But another thing is we get rid of all the older players, and I'm all for it. You know, out with the old, in with the new. Let the young players play. But why did we keep Harrison Smith if we got Josh Metella playing good, Cam Bynum, Lewis Seen, and we probably got another safety too I'm forgetting about. But why did we get rid of all these other players, but we keep Hitman? And Hitman older than everybody. Man, I don't know. That's the only thing I ain't like for real life. If you gonna tear the house down, man, tear the house down. Like, don't get me wrong, Hitman is a good football player, but man, I think it's time to move on. But the Viking chose to rework his contract. I think he getting paid what 8 or 10 million this year, some shit like that. I just had to make a video, man, cause the Viking got me scratching my head. Then the Minnesota Vikings better not try to get Kirk Cousins a 2 year contract. Like, we get rid of all the other players, but you want to keep Kirk Cousins. Like, why didn't we trade Kirk Cousins in the offseason? I know he got a no trade clause, but if you tell Kirk, like, this team like the Atlanta Falcons try to trade for Ryan Tannehill and Kyler Murray. I know damn well if you would trade for Ryan Tannehill, you would trade for Kirk Cousins. I know people gonna say he don't want to go to Atlanta. If Atlanta tell Kirk Cousins, if you play good, we will give you a new contract. Kirk Cousins will take that. Cause right now, Kirk is on a 1 year deal, and quarterback do not like playing on a 1 year deal. Even though I know Kirk did it a lot of time, we ain't had no choice. But I don't know. I think the Minnesota Vikings, man, should have traded Kirk, got some draft picks for next year. Hell, you could have traded Kirk to Atlanta and told them, we want your first round draft pick next year, not even this year. They for sure would have took that. Cause they about thinking shit. We still can draft who we gonna draft in the draft this year. And we got Kirk Cousins. Shit, that draft pick we get Minnesota in they head like they gonna be a bottom first round draft pick anyway. But I don't know, man. It's just a lot of shit had me scratching my head. I just had to make a video to talk about it, man, because I know what the Vikings doing for real. I think I know. But I tell you what, though, I know Minnesota Vikings better go all in next year for a quarterback for real. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. If the Minnesota Vikings, man, do not trade up next year to get the quarterback, man, they all fucking lost for real in the mind. If they think a quarterback gonna fall to them in the 20s, that shit ain't happening, man. Especially in a quarterback need league like the NFL is right now, man. But this Kirk last year, we ain't gonna get shit for Kirk. We paid him all that money. We can't get a draft pick for his bum ass. I don't know, man. Then the Danielle Hunter thing. At this point, man, I'd trade his ass. Cause you know he want a new contract. I'd trade his ass for at least a third round draft pick. And this year draft's coming up for real. Cause what the fuck are we doing, Minnesota? Man, I don't know. But y'all let me know in the comment section below, man. What are the Minnesota Viking plans on moving forward? Man, I think they getting ready to go all in on the quarterback, man. That's why we got the running back by committee now. We got wide receivers. We gonna have some money to spend next year. That's the only thing I could think of though, for real, is to go all in on the quarterback next year. But we gonna see. We gonna see how this season play out. But I don't even care how the season play out for real. I want a damn quarterback, dog, for real. Cause we know Kirk Cousins, man, ain't gonna win no damn big game. Let's be for real. But Minnesota better win the damn division though, for real. But I don't know, man. That's just my thoughts on this Saturday, man. On what are the Minnesota Vikings doing? I don't know, man. They going in the right direction now. Don't get me wrong. They going in the right direction. I like it though, but Hitman should have got the fuck up out of here too. Man, subscribe to my channel, man, and leave a comment below on what are the Minnesota Vikings doing, man. And I appreciate everybody watching my videos and subscribing to my channel. Let's go. I'm 2 subscribers away from 200. I remember when I had 1 subscribers. Let's go.